Annað námskeið að baki, hvernig hefur þetta gengið?
Já, þetta bara gekk mjög vel. Það var það sem kannski mest óánægður með. Ég vilja fá fleiri mætingu. Það voru ekki nógu margir þjálfarar sem mættu á námskeið. Það voru 30 þjálfarar sem voru skráðir. En fyrirlesanir voru bara frábærir. Eins og Nenad, hann er prófessor í körfubolta. Hann er bara ótrúlega flottur þjálfari og er með öll þessi undustu atriði á hreinu. Hann er frábær kennari og hann fór bara alveg í sauman á því og þeir þjálfari sem voru hérna, þeir fengu það svona næsta þeim að því.
First of all, I'm very happy to be here because it's the first time I find here very friendly people. This is very important. But from a basketball point of view, I think that it's very important for Iceland as a country to be involved in all FIBA activities. So being here on behalf of FIBA Europe coaching department is very important for me because we have some kind of program, we have some kind of coaching development program, so because of that we want to share all information around all countries and of course also around your country.
About your visit here, I heard they took you to see some sites yesterday as well. Did you enjoy your stay?
Yeah.
I noticed in your lectures, every detail you talk about basketball technique and also the physical part of it. Why is that important in our job as coaches?
Everything. So much more than conditioning and teaching being coach. So because, like I said on the first presentation, on Friday evening, that coaching job is 24 hours coaching. Not only for kids 24 hours, but also for us, because we should find a way to be more and more involved in basketball because there are a lot of information, a lot of details. So all of us must learn always. In yesterday's session, when I tried to make some drill, some player makes something opposite of me, but it was better than my opinion. So I think also that it's very important this continuous exchanges of information because we as a coach, we should be smart also to learn something from players. Very important.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think the level of play is on a pretty high level. Also already in this age category, we saw under 18 and under 16. And I think it was very good one-on-one and shooting and everything, but sometimes you can see there is place of improvement for especially playing without the ball.
A lot of emphasis on passing, different kind of passes. Is that something you notice that our players are perhaps lacking a little bit?
Well, especially the little details on footwork, on examples like shot fakes, that's a little bit to improve, but I think overall the level is very high.
So now some people say basketball is changing a little bit and the fundamentals of the game have perhaps changed a little bit. Newer types of emphasis. Is there something that you like to emphasis in your coaching?
Well, I guess the fundamentals didn't change too much. Basketball it's not rocket science. It doesn't change anything. We always, when we come to coaching clinics, the coaches expect some new ideas, some creative things, and then sometimes they're a little bit disappointed that the things are always the same. So basketball didn't change in that respect. I think basketball develops more in an athletic type. You have to be much more athletic, and even taking NBA, it's you can see. I mean, the level of athleticism is so high, and sometimes even in the NBA you are lacking a little bit the fundamentals, the really basketball skills. Yeah, so it's the athleticism is so dominant, and sometimes you lose a little bit about the game itself. And in Europe, the tendency is a little bit the same, but still I think that the balance between the basketball skills you have to have and the athleticism is still okay.
Now, as a coach, I think you mentioned about structure and organized play, and then giving the players freedom to create. That's a tough thing to balance.
Well, of course. I mean, that was yesterday one piece of my lecture. Yeah, that coaches tend to over-organize and to over-discipline, and I think we see this in a lot of countries, in a lot of teams, that we are missing a little bit the creative players, and it also is a little bit a mistake of the coaches. Sometimes you have to let them go, and it's a hard task because leadership is also about letting go, but not letting go that everything ends up in chaos. So finding the right balance to give the freedom to the player and still have an organized group is very difficult.
So how about you? Is there something you learned in this stay here and with your talks with the coaches and the kids here?
No, I think the level of the coaching is very high. Everybody was very interested, which was very good. And I learned many new friends here and a very beautiful country.